Okay, so we've installed Rapid Reviews and we do not have a Shopify 2.0 compatible theme. So we will want to do a manual installation. So we'll have to go in and edit the code. So first thing we'll do is we will obviously read the instructions. So read the manual, as they say. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we select the type of widget that we want to install. So each of the widgets require some core scripts and liquid configuration objects to be initialized. So in this case, we are going to install or show how to install a global widget, global reviews badge. So the global reviews badge shows all reviews across all entities or products for the entire shop. And so we're going to put this on the homepage. And so you can see we have core scripts and core liquid and scripts. And so these are for any of the reviews widgets, like on the product pages. And then the global scripts actually require something a little bit different. So for the global badge, you can see here, we have some comments and some code, and then the examples of what are rendered. So we're going to install the badge, and then we're going to install the global featured reviews list. So anytime you mark a review as featured, then it will show up in this list. And the default sort for this list is featured, most liked, then sorted in reverse chronological order. So basically this just wants to highlight anything that you manually select. And then if you hadn't selected anything, it'll just show most liked in reverse chronological order. So it's pretty easy sort. All right, so we're going to go to our global reviews badge, and then we have all the code defined here. So really all we need to do is just copy paste this code. You know, letter for letter, we don't need to adjust anything. Everything is there. And so we will go to our theme. And again, we always want to work on a theme copy. Never work on your live theme ever at any time for anything ever. It doesn't matter how confident you are, you will make a mistake. I make mistakes all the time. I write code every day and I always make mistakes because I get tired. I'm listening to a podcast. I get a phone call. I always make mistakes. So you always want to work on a theme copy. In my case, I work with version control systems, and I publish that code to my theme copy. I check it, and then I'll deploy it to my live theme. So I have a little bit of a more complicated workflow. But in your case, if you have a simple workflow, just make a theme copy, play around there, get it how you like it, and then publish it. Okay, so we're going to go in and edit the code, and we're going to add the global reviews badge for Rapid Reviews to the homepage. And so we have our homepage open, and then we got here by, here's all your code, and the index page is our homepage. And we already have the code here. So we have two things. So we have our script tag and our liquid object definition. So this is our kind of our data definition. And then down here, we have our script tag. And so in my case, I have test stores, and this is the demo store. So there's a little bit of extra code, but if we go back and look at our code here, all we need to do is copy paste this entire block, and then everything is good to go. So let's go look at our code. So in effect, we can pretend that we just copy pasted right here. And then in this case, we have our global reviews badge, and then we have our global reviews list. So we can see here, this is our global reviews badge. Here is our div tag. Very simple. And then we have our global featured list right there. And so this is the identical script here. This is just the script and the data definition from Liquid right here. So this is identical here. So we only need to paste this one time per page. And so if we go back to our code and look at our code, you can see we have two div tags for two different widgets, and we have a single script tag, and we have our single data definition from Liquid. And it'll take you some time to get used to it, but it's very straightforward. And so if we go and look at our store, so we are on a copy of debut. Our debut theme is, just whatever was installed, the standard Shopify one in this case. And we're going to click preview. And we are going to look at our preview. And so here we have our global badge and then our global featured reviews. And this is the home page. In this case, this is the Rapid Reviews demo store, but this is the home page and it's done. Super easy. So then add the code, preview it, make sure it looks how you like, and then you're done.